channel ng All TV. Baka nga magiging kapamilya channel ni All TV. Ay! Ay, naku po. Ah! Ay! Gago! Anong yun? Gag! Ay! Ay! Pambihira! Ano ba, ano ba naman yan? Ang bagra naman ng billboard na yun. Ang bagra.
Nakikinig po ng DZFEC Blue Wave, the joke lang. Si TCP, 100 na 100%. Siyempre, sa koolNews Primetime ngayong gabi. So,
Ayun, tuloy na po.
ayun,
Tuloy na tuloy.
tuloy Say there? Let's go it. Let's go it. Ang oras po natin ngayon ay 9:05 p.m. Napubulol na ako.
You are listening to Cool FM, live from Cool Studios. This is Cool News Prime Time.
Of course, ladies and gentlemen, good evening, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. It is now 9:06 p.m. Philippine Standard Time. This is Stephen Juanita Soul for Cool News Prime Time. You're listening to us right here on Cool FM Nationwide and Use Radio 93.1 on bringing the latest stories that care for you. The Philippine Postal Corporation, or PhilPost, on Tuesday announced that next day delivery for express mail service has commenced in Metro Manila. PhilPost Postmaster General Luis Carlos said the service aims to promote efficiency and convenience for senders and recipients, ensuring timely handling of mails and packages. The EMX next day service underscores our resolve to enhance our service portfolio and maintain the trust of communities and businesses relying on postal services, his statement read. He added all deliveries for completion will get real-time updates on the delivery status, which shall be updated to ensure transparency and efficient tracking. According to the Postal Corporation, the EMS operations will be managed by the following major hubs in Metro Manila: Quezon City Central Post Office Hub, which is serving Caloocan City, Malabon, Marikina, Navotas, Novaliches, Quezon City, and Valenzuela City. The Central Mail Exchange Center hub in Pasay, serving Pasay, Muntinlupa, Las Piñas, and Parañaque. Under the Makati Central Post Hub, they are serving Makati, Mandaluyong, Pasig, Pateros, and Taguig. And for the Manila Central Post Office, serving Manila's northern and southern districts and San Juan City. The cutoff time is 12 p.m. for Malabon, Navotas, and North Caloocan, 2 p.m. for Caloocan, Valenzuela, Marikina, Novaliches, Pasig, Pateros, Taguig. Mandaluyong, San Juan, SM Mall of Asia Post Office, and SM Manila, and 3 p.m. for Manila, Makati, Quezon City, Pasay, Parañaque, Muntinlupa, and Las Piñas. EMS items mailed after the cutoff time and in non-participating NCR post offices will be delivered within 48 hours, Carlos said. According to PhilPost, the EMS next day's delivery service will be implemented in phases. The Quezon City hub will launch from October to December 2024, followed by the CMEC hub from January to March 2025. And the Makati and Manila hubs are expected to be operational by June 2025. This new system reduces manual processing and integrates advanced scanning technology to ensure the timely dispatch and accurate tracking of the items, the Postal Corporation said. From Olongapo, the NBI has warned the public to be cautious when buying vitamins or other products sold at unusually low prices, as these may be counterfeit. In a phone interview on Tuesday, the NBI Central Luzon senior agent Don Cyril Batbati said that authorities recently raided a house in Ariat Town, Pampanga, that had been producing and selling fake children's vitamins for over 20 years. According to Bati, the operation was carried out after a former employee of the company reported the illegal activity. We found it a way to get a sample because we couldn't buy from them directly, as they were likely taking precautions. We then verified it with the Food and Drug Administration, said Bati. The FDA confirmed that the company lacked a license to operate and that its brand name, NutriVitC, was unregistered. During the raid, authorities found 20 boxes of fake vitamins, both labeled and unlabeled, as well as a washing machine allegedly used by employees to mix raw ingredients like sugar, food coloring, and flavoring to create fake vitamins for children. The washing machine still had orange flavor residue, so it's clear this is where they were producing the vitamins. Nutravit C was reportedly sold for 450 pesos and was marketed door to door, not only in Central Luzon but also in some parts of Visayas and Mindanao. The company regularly changed the product name and label to appear as a new brand. Bati said, "Our advice to the public is to avoid buying vitamins or medicines, especially if the price seems too low, even if they claim to be registered." The company's owner is now facing charges for violating Republic Act number 9711, the Food Drug Administration Act of 2009. Ladies and gentlemen, because of the delays, we will still continue our news and headlines here on Cool News Primetime when we return, only here on News Radio 93.1 and Cool FM Primetime and Cool FM nationwide. This is Cool News Primetime. We will be back.
Try the new Surf app gone bigatin. Surf app gone bigatin. Mabangot pinarami. Surf app gone bigatin. Pang-overload na siya sa dami. Surf app gone bigatin pack. Mas pinarami, mas mabango versus Surf app gone 25 ml pack. 6 pesos SRP pa rin.
Pag crispy pata ang ulam ni Bunso, masakit daw sa ngipin. Aray! Pag laging nagtutoothbrush with Colgate Maximum Cavity Protection, ang tibay ng ngipin ko! Versus non-fluoride calcium carbonate toothpaste. Colgate, ngiping matibay. Ngiping palaban with regular use.
Dati, wala pang aray sa likod. At dati, wala pang aray sa kasukasuan.
Paulit-ulit ang pain? Mag-Skelan.
Sa Skelan, ang galing gumalaw, long-lasting bis sa buong araw. Tuloy-tuloy ang ginhawa ko. Pag-aray dapat Skelan.
Unilab yan.
Para sa babalik-balik nga sakit, Skelan.
Up to 12 hours relief. Naproxen sodium is the generic name of Skelan. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Hindi birong maging isang ina. Dapat hands-on ka sa maraming bagay, lalo na sa mga iniinom na gamot. Dapat ready ka. Kaya kapag may sakit sa pamilya ko, gaya ng sakit ng ulo, sakit sa katawan na may kasamang lagnat dulot ng sipon, allergic rhinitis o sinusitis, Simdex D ang ipinapainom ko. Gamot laban sa sintomas ng trangkaso. Simdex D is available in Mercury Drug Stores and other drug stores near you. Phenylpropanol and hydrochloride chlorphenamine malate paracetamol is the generic name of Simdex D. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Also available Simdex D Syrup for kids and Simdex D Forte for adults.
Masakit ang ulo ko.
Greg, may work pa. I-Biogesic mo na yan.
Gamot agad? Baka may side effects.
Iba ang Biogesic. Most doctor-prescribed brand sa sakit ng ulo at lagnat.
Aba, maingat nga.
Jody Santa Maria po. Sa sakit ng ulo o lagnat, Biogesic agad. Alagang Unilab yan. Paracetamol is the generic name of Biogesic. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor. Drew, Prima, breakfast!
Big day today, Mama.
Then you need a bigatin sandwich. Ladies' Choice Chicken Spread, made with real chicken and farm-fresh eggs. Meaty busog?
Sarap!
Ready na?
Busog pa!
Starts at 12 pesos SRP. May bagong energy na! All new Best Ever Enervon, Enervon C+. Powered with zinc, vitamin C, vitamins B1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and 12, at vitamin E. All new Best Ever Enervon. Hey! Enervon Z+.
Unilab yan.
Multivitamins plus zinc is the generic name of Enervon Z+. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Maiinit na balita at issue. Tatalakayin. Bubusisiin. Susolusyonan ni Manoy. Manoy Wilbert Lee. Dito sa Ulat ni Manoy.
Ito po si Manoy Wilbert Lee. Kamakailan, may nasakoteng 2 milyong halaga ng smuggled na sibuyas sa Maynila at may 200 milyong halaga ng smuggled meat sa Bulacan. Sa harap ng talamak na gawain ito ng mga demonyo at kriminal, nananawagan tayo sa agarang pagpapatupad ng nalagdaan ng Anti-Agricultural Economic Sabotage Act na tayo ang principal author sa pagpapanagot sa mga agri-smugglers, hoarders, price manipulators at cartel. Mapoprotektahan ang kabuhayan ng ating mga local food producers, maiengganyo silang pataasin ang ani, dadami ang supply at bababa ang presyo sa merkado. Sampulan at panugutin na ang mga pumapatay sa kabuhayan ng ating mga food security soldiers.
Hanggang sa susunod na ulat ni Manoy. Manoy Wilbert Lee.
Mamadaming time sa lahat ng gusto nyo. Mamadaming time, Champion Detergent ang gamit ko. Champion na!
Sa Champion Quick Wash Technology, less time sa lavada, more time sa pamilya.
Where does your power really come from?
Power to learn.
Power to cure.
Power to create.
Power to connect with loved ones.
Hello?
Mom!
At Aboitiz Power, we aim to provide reliable and sustainable energy. Powering you and life. Aboitiz Power. We power you.
Coco Martin po, certified Argentina corned beef lover. Kasi naman, ang hibla, malaman. Made with 100% real beef fat. At masarap talaga. Hinahanap-hanap kita. Sarap ng Argentina. Sa presyong abot kaya, promise. Busog ang araw-araw ko. As part of 3 complete meals.
Ohio! Don't you love it when good mornings start like this? Then like this. And then, wait for it. A morning cup of soup? Yes, soup. Try new Ajinomoto Soup and Go and make it your new morning habit. Comes in creamy corn, creamy potato, or creamy pumpkin. Great with bread too. Ohio Soup and Go. Ajinomoto.
Masarap ang hanap. Ito ang gusto ko. Gusto namin to. Ito ang gusto ko. Masarap. Ito ang gusto ko. Ito ang gusto ko. Orange. Ito ang gusto ko. Ito ang gusto ko.
Basta para sa anak ko, ito todo buhos ang nutrisyon.
Dahil ngayon, ang Birch Tree Fortified may tripleng tulong sa kalusugan niya. Helps with immunity, bone health, at brain function. With a balanced diet and healthy lifestyle for those aged 3 and above.
Yan ang Lakas Depensa Plus Support Nutrients.
Araw-gabi tayong dalawa.
With Birch Tree Fortified.
Support nutrients refer to vitamins A and C for immunity, calcium and phosphorus for bone health, and zinc for brain function.
Si Vic Soto po ito. Alam nyo ba, kahit saan ako magpunta sa mundo, ang tanging tinatanggap na premium quality elastomeric paint ay yung gawa sa 100% acrylic. Hindi namumulbos, di basta kumukupas ang kulay, pangmatagalan. Para sa akin, yan ang gold standard. Kaya sa pagbili ng elastomeric paint, siguraduhin yung may tatak na 100% acrylic. Hanapin ang Davis Sun and Rain 100% acrylic elastomeric paint. Basta pintura, hanapin ang tatak Davis.
May tanong si Simon Rodel. Pare, may insurance plan bang nagbibigay protection sa akin at nag-iipon para sa pag-aaral ng anak ko? Oo naman! Sa Sun Life Grepa, gets ka namin, sagot ka namin. Client can avail of Sun Life Grepa policies while in the Philippines.
Sing it along to the music. Cool FM.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now 9:18 p.m. Philippine Standard Time. Foreigner falls victim to thieves after a group of foreigners conducting a medical mission in Palompon, Leyte, fell prey to thieves with a cash amounting to 64,000 pesos and 70 euros missing from their rooms. The incident, which occurred between November 1 and 3, 2024, was discovered by the missionaries at 3 p.m. on November 3 and reported to authorities on the evening of November 4. A report from the regional headquarters of the Philippine National Police base in Palo, Leyte showed the victims, identified by aliases for security reasons, include 6 foreign nationals staying at a lodge in Palompon. The group consists of a Swedish medical missionary and dentist known as Joe, 54 years old, from Stockholm, Sweden, along with other Swedish nationals identified as Nick, Elsa, Karen, and Ken, as well as Indian national referred to as Jen. They arrived in Palompon on October 28 to conduct outreach programs in local barangays. According to the police report, Joe said the group had left their belongings unattended in the rooms while they were out to perform their medical mission. The funds discovered missing from individual rooms on November 3 included 20,000 pesos from Joe, 6,000 from Karen, 10,070 euros from Nick, 20,000 from Elsa, 3,000 from Ken, and 5,000 from Jen. The Palompon Municipal Police Station said the group had left the room keys at the lodge's front desk during their missions. Since there were no signs of forced entry, authorities are examining the possibility of an inside job. The Palompon police are currently reviewing footages of the closed-circuit television camera from the lodge. An official of the Department of Education has admitted to receiving envelopes containing 25,000 pesos of monthly allowance reportedly from VP and former Deputy Chief Sara Duterte in 9 months last year. Deputy Accounting Division Chief Runa Catalan made the revelation after she was asked by the House Committee on Good Government and Public Accountability Chair and Manila 3rd District Representative Joel Chua if she also received the envelopes from former Deputy Assistant Secretary Sunshine Chari Vahalda. Yes, sir, Catalan answered. Minimal lang po, it was 25,000. Catalan also said she was made to understand that the allowance came from Duterte's personal money. Lawmakers also grilled her for signing the questionable 112.5 million pesos vouchers in confidential and intelligence funds. She clarified that she was not forced to sign the vouchers but was requested by Fajarda to sign these without knowing the contents. Former OVP and DepEd spokesperson Michael Poa also revealed that he occasionally revealed envelopes containing cash from Duterte to Fajarda as well. Other DepEd officials are also admitted to getting the envelopes from Fajarda. These are former DepEd Bids and Awards Committee Head Director Westy Osias and Education Undersecretary Gloria Dumamen Mercado. In a previous hearing, Mercado revealed that she was assigned as the head of the procuring entity Hope of DepEd, signing checks relating to funds which at one point amounted to 37.5 million pesos. Similar to Catalan's claim, Mercado said she received envelopes with money which, according to Fajarda, came from Duterte. The House panel earlier issued a subpoena against Fajarda and 6 others for their repeated absence in its probe into the alleged DepEd's misuse of the government's fund under Duterte's watch. Regional directors responsible for filtering weather forecasts from the State Weather Bureau should not hesitate to make weather estimates, even if they may be inaccurate, as long as they are on the side of safety, Defense Secretary Gilbert Teodoro Jr. said on Tuesday. According to Teodoro, the track forecast of a tropical cyclone may change and the best appreciation of the forecast should be made. Ang instruction po natin sa kanila, huwag po tayong matakot na magkamali na ang estimate or best judgment natin ay lumihis sa pangyayari sa panahon, just as long as yung error ay on the side of safety, said Teodoro on the press briefing for the preparation for Typhoon Marce. Teodoro also said that it is better to have a forecast that keeps the public informed and prepared rather than one that catches them off guard. He added, mabuti na pong aasahan yan based on information na uulan at kung hindi po umuulan, okay lang yun. Wag lang po yung tayo sa conservatism, hindi uulan, biglang umuulan at nabigla po tayo. The defense chief said regional directors of the provincial and city disaster risk reduction and management offices should be the first ones to know the weather conditions in their localities. Teodoro noted, ito po ay translate ng ating mga regional directors sa provincial at city disaster risk reduction and management offices na sila din ay dapat mag-estimate kung anong mangyayari sa kanilang mga lokalidad dahil sila din ang nakakaalam ng kondisyon sa lokalidad. Teodoro then reminded the public that weather and other disaster advisories can be found on the social media pages of concerned agencies. He also said that the interagency coordinating cell under the Office of the Civil Defense would convene on Tuesday afternoon to prepare for Marce's possible effects on several parts of the country. The IACC was reinstated as part of the mandate of the National Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council and the OCD, according to Teodoro. Pag-asa said in its 11 a.m. weather bulletin Tuesday that Marce further intensified and developed into a typhoon category as of 10 a.m., prompting the raising of a tropical cyclone wind signal number 1 in 12 areas in Luzon. Okay. Okay. Meanwhile, a red tide alert is up on 2 more bays in Negros Oriental following laboratory results that show high levels of harmful algal blooms. Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources, or BFAR, Negros Oriental Chief Florencia Mepana told the Philippine news agency they received on Tuesday a copy of the laboratory test on shellfish samples that were collected in Tambobo Bay and Silk Bay in Seattle last month. Meanwhile, the red tide warning remains hosted over Vice Bay in Vice City as the latest sampling, also taken last month, still showed high concentrations of harmful toxins. Water samples from Vice Bay collected by the BFAR in August tested positive from pyridinium, resulting in a ban on the collection, consumption, and sale of shellfish and small shrimp. Repeat sampling in October on Talaba from Vice Bay showed the meat containing saxitoxin, the BFAR laboratory results showed. Mepana reiterated the agency's call on local government units to help enforce the shellfish ban to prevent poisoning in humans. She said one restaurant in this capital city continuously contacts their office for red tide updates, while the public market here is also not accepting or selling shellfish from Bais Bay. In Seattle, some have also posted red tide alerts on social media to warn the public against consuming contaminated shellfish that causes diarrhea, vomiting, and other symptoms. Harmful algal blooms are triggered by high concentration of toxins that usually come from agricultural runoffs carried from the farms to the sea. Meanwhile, for the entertainment news, Charo Santos disclosed that she has to pause her Batang Quiapo taping after she temporarily lost her voice and was strictly instructed by her doctor not to talk. Santos, who portrays the role of Tindeng in the TV series, spoke about this through a video shared on her Instagram page on Monday, November 4. She said, I just woke, isang umaga, gumising na lang ako na wala na akong boses. Tapos naisip ko, siguro dahil doon na sa back-to-back taping schedules ko ng Batang Quiapo at may military training, bumagsak na yung immune system ko. Santos underwent military training in October to be a Philippine Air Force reservist. During her training, Santos said she had to use a whiteboard and a pen to communicate with the military officers and instructors. I was given strict instructions by my doctor not to talk, not even whisper. Hirap talaga ako nung FTX or field training exercises ko, she added. Thankfully naman nakagraduate ako. She told the fans, ngayon medyo bumabalik na yung boses ko. A bit raspy pero may lumalabas na, and hopefully by next week makakabalik na also taping ng Batang Quiapo. See you soon. Aside from her acting stints, Santos served as the ABS-CBN president and CEO and hosted the long-running anthology show Maalaala Mo Kaya. Last May, she was appointed to be the ABS-CBN board of directors. And finally, we continue to remember Quincy Jones. Few artists have legacies so mammoth that their very name could be considered synonymous with the music industry. But then again, most musicians are not like the prodigious producer, Quincy Jones. The larger-than-life figure died Sunday night at his Los Angeles home, surrounded by his family. He was 91 and scheduled to receive an honorary Academy Award later this month. Across his career, the 28-time Grammy Award-winning Jones worked with everyone from Ray Charles and Frank Sinatra to Michael Jackson, with hundreds in between. The best way to celebrate his legacy, of course, is to listen to the music he made. Those looking to kickstart their Jones listening journey at the very beginning of his career could do so with Liza from his first album, Jazz Abroad, a joint release with Roy Haynes. For everyone else, look at his arrangements on 1963's Ella and Bassie, an album by Fitzgerald with Count Bassie's orchestra, moving from just vocals and bass before building into its own grandness. Not to mention a delightful scat solo from Fitzgerald, Honeysuckle Rose, from the album, is an exemplar of Jones' jazz brilliance. He's also involved with It's My Party by Leslie Gore in 1963, Fly Me to the Bone by Frank Sinatra, In the Heat of the Night by Ray Charles, and of course, some of the hits by Michael Jackson, Don't Stop Till You Get Enough, which MJ is also popular for Thriller, Off the Wall, and Bad in around the 80s. He is also known for Just Once under his name, and he also produced Billie Jean, Love is in Control by Donna Summer, and yes, We Are the World, that turned to be a huge collaboration of all Hollywood artists in 1985, the USA for Africa. And yes, there was more to come from around his legacy. A 10 career. So rest in peace to Quincy Jones. Verse of the day from the Philippine Christian Family Broadcasters: the blind receive sight, the lame walk, those who have leprosy are cured, the deaf hear, the dead are raised, and the good news is preached to the poor. Matthew chapter 11, verse 5. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now 9:30 p.m. Philippine Standard Time, and that is all for koolNews Primetime. For more news and headlines, we will return tomorrow at we will return tomorrow at 12 noon under koolNews at noon for more news and headlines. You can also listen us on the quick roundup of events of news on koolNews Today, later after Haven Today, and before Grace to You on Cool FM. You can also send us your comments, suggestions, and feedback at tvh.philippines.news@gmail.com. For now, this is koolNews Primetime. I'm Stephen Juan del Sol. Take care, and God bless the Republic of the Philippines.